to know what to expect. Learned a lot about myself from last year, so I tried to take all that and basically get my body and my mind better.
People always say learned a lot from last year. What kind of things?
Learned a lot about my resiliency, I guess you'd say. I had a lot of ups and downs, but I was able to learn from it, and I was able to take positives.
I'd say you handled it pretty well, considering, I mean, there were times when it might have been hard to handle.
Yeah, there's definitely times this season that I was down, but I had to keep pushing through it, and in the end, it paid off for me.
How important was it that you had the good games too, like the Pitt game?
It's big. It's big, for your mental aspects. I mean, a lot of, as kickers, most of us are pretty strong mentally. But even, once you go through a tough stretch, it gets hard. But it just shows that, if you stay with it, things will definitely pay off.
Is it hard on a college team who doesn't really have punting specialists to teach you when you start, things start going bad to get straightened out? Like a hitter goes in a slump, he's got a hitting coach, but...
It is. It's tough. I mean, we all know what we do, but in the end, it's still hard for us to watch each other. I mean, we know what we do, but with Coach DeForest being here, that's been a great help. It's seeing stuff that yes we know, but not every day we would see. So it brings just more stuff, I guess you would say, out of the woodwork from us.
What does he? What difference does he make? What does he do?
It's huge. We're able to have more film that we can watch, analyze each day. It's just another set of eyes that knows what they're doing, and he's obviously been very successful everywhere he's been. So it's a big help for us, and I think it's going to pay off well.
Now that you have a little perspective on it, can you describe what last season was like for you with those ups and downs and being able to find a groove at the end?
I think a roller coaster is a good description. Everyone says it, but I mean it really is. It's about the highest you can have, and then probably some of the lowest lows you can have. So I mean it definitely was a roller coaster, but like I said, I learned a lot about myself, and I think I took a lot of positives from it.
What's your lasting memory? When you look back on last season, what is it that sticks out the most for you?
Definitely the Orange Bowl. In Pitt, and it's human instinct to always easier to recall the negatives that happened, but I really try to block that out, not think of it. So definitely the end of the season was a good note, and even I felt like I started the season strong at Marshall. I felt, I felt I had a decent game there. Definitely there's room for improvement, but I think I took positives from a little bit of every part of the season.
When Dana was out last time, he was asked about your consistency, and he pointed out all the positive games you had the way you ended it. Do you feel like that's carried over into the spring? Do you feel like you've been able to maintain that so far?
I feel like I have. I feel like I've been able to get in a rhythm pretty early. It's always gonna take a day or two to get back in it. We try to kick in the off season, but it's just not the same with the volume that we do in spring. So I think after the first few days, I've really gotten in a rhythm, and things are really starting to feel well for me.
What are you doing better compared to last year?
Consistency. I think that's the biggest thing, and not that I was immature last year, but just maturity's been to another level through everything, and I feel like I don't know my outlook. Maybe I take everything sort of in stride as it happens, but like I said, I'm looking forward to it, and I think it's went well so far. I'm getting a good groove.
How big is mental focus when you do something like this, kicking, where you got to hit the ball right on the nose, kind of like a golfer has to hit a putt or whatever? It's
huge. It's huge. A lot of people say kicking is so much more mental than physical, and it really is. Even if you look at the physical aspects of it, you hit a ball by a quarter inch, and that's going to be 15, 20 yards of difference, or be the difference between a shanked punt and a bomb. Just something as little as that can be huge, but the mental aspect I don't think can be overstated, especially with kickers and punters.
What do you